representing New Stripe City. I got my boy, the coach, on as well, and we're gonna do the cut the film on. But before we get into this, of course, we gotta hit you with the intro.
Second out and goal. Mixon out of the backfield. Has some daylight. Hurdles to the end zone. In for the score, and he took a lick from Miles Jack, but he hung on.
So welcome back to the Cut the Tape On. This is a special segment where we break down film. We go through all of it. Today we're going to be talking about the linebackers. So we brought the coach on. So, Coach, are you excited for this one? You talk.
Oh yeah.
Hey, linebacker.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into it. So we got pretty much Germaine Pratt, Josh Bynes, Logan Wilson, Akeem Davis Gaither. We got all of their plays queued up. So we're going to be going through, and Coach is going to be breaking down what should be happening and, you know, what went wrong on each play. So it looks like we got a 2nd and 9 here. So let me go ahead and slow this down. So
obvious passing down. Right. We got bunches to the top, and then we got the receiver in motion to take it to twins.
Okay, give me 1 second here. Yeah. So we got Logan Wilson is number 55. Akeem Davis Gaither, I believe, is number. Let me make sure. I'm just going to pull up so we got the right numbers here. So Akeem Davis Gaither, if I'm not mistaken, is number 59. And then Josh Bynes.
Right here at the top of the screen.
You said at the top of the screen?
No, that's not him. That's not him. That look like
that's Akeem Davis Gaither. That's Logan Wilson. I was just trying to get the actual numbers for them pulled up real quick. Mm-hmm. But let's go ahead and get into it. So
passing down here, it looks like we are in man across the board, 2 man under, looks like maybe. Okay. Yep. So that line on the outside, Logan Wilson's out on the inside shoulder to tackle. Okay, here. So yeah, we're in man here. Okay, so this is the thing where Logan Wilson messes up here. Because if he's in man, he needs to play a little. He needs to play. Yeah. Okay, so they're switching over. He needs to play more head up on the offensive tackle. He's playing the inside shoulder of the offensive tackle. Now, if they're in man and he's playing the running back, he more so needs to play the head up over the tackle right here, number 74. Look like he's playing more the inside shoulder. So when that happens, he goes over the top. Now, I don't know if he's fast enough to play the underneath, but I would have played the underneath there instead of that.
Facts.
I would have played underneath there and possibly tried to make that tackle before he got to the boundary.
Right. So we got 2nd and 8 here. Looks like on the 27 of the Colts.
Yeah. So 2nd and 8, another passing down. We got trips to the top, twins to the bottom. Looks like
Pratt is in. Pratt is 57. So it looks like Pratt is here, and I think that's possibly Josh Bynes there.
Okay, and then it looks like
Bynes is number 56.
So we're in cover 3. Okay, so Pratt makes the right play there. He gets in his zone, able to read a quarterback quickly, which you have to do in the zone as a linebacker, and makes a quick tackle. That's what you want to do because in that situation, you don't want anybody to get behind you. I would rather somebody get it underneath in the zone than get it behind me.
Right. So good play by Pratt there.
Yeah, good play by Pratt there. And it was probably why we ended up being up 21-0 so quick. It's because defense is like that. But it seemed like in the second half of this game, they went to cover 2. Looks like here we in single high safety once again. It's hard to tell who that is, but it looks like we got
probably should be able to catch it on the other angle, but I think this is Bynes again. This is first down, 1st and 10. This is Bynes, and I think Pratt again. It looks like.
So pitch play. Okay, so there, number 38 plays his responsibility. They played towards the inside, and number 38 turns it back inside. No, number 30. I'm sorry. That's Jesse Bates. He turns the play back inside so they can make the tackle. So we got Bynes out there and Pratt. Let's see here from this angle. Let's see how this goes. So when the ball is snapped, he's playing he's playing head up over the guard, moves in. Okay, he goes with the motion. Okay, so here he does his job. He does not shed the block. He does not shed the block 56. So right there, Germaine Pratt was freed up to be able to make the tackle from the weak side linebacker on that play. But Josh Bynes has to shed 64, not 64. Who's blocking him there?
Looks like he shed 64, but then 56 came out. I think that might be Quentin Nelson.
Yeah, so on that play, he has to shed that block much quicker to make the tackle. Because if he makes the tackle right there, yeah, I mean, it'd probably be the same result. But just have to shed that block there more than anything.
So it looked like that guard or whoever it was actually came off of Bynes and then pushed Pratt into the area to actually make the play. Okay, so it looks like here, it looks like it's also Pratt again. It looks like it's also Bynes, but we'll confirm that on another angle here.
So they step up here, run play. Okay,
Bynes makes the tackle.
So Bynes actually made a false step there. When a play comes, he steps down like towards the inside instead of stepping forward. If he steps forward, he makes that tackle before he gets any yards. So he goes in motion. He's watching the motion, but he stops right there. So look, Bynes takes the step inside, watching the guard, makes the right play. But if he would have stepped forward, if he steps forward, he's right there to make the play instead of stepping down. Another false step.
Okay.
Because he read the play right. He's reading the tackle, but he read not the tackle, but the guard, but he has to read the offensive lineman to the running back. So if he's reading the offensive lineman to the running back, he watches him, he watches where he goes, and then he has to look and see where the running back is. And if he just steps forward instead of stepping down inside, he makes that tackle before he gets any yards.
So we got 1st and 10 here on the 38, it looks like. All right.
Okay, so we look like
passing play right there. Yep. Looks like that. Maybe Akeem Davis Gaither out there, 59 on the play. So, Akeem Davis Gaither. So it looks like we got Logan Wilson right here. Looks like we got Akeem Davis Gaither out there. Talk about a little bit. It looks like they both move out in this formation. This is pretty interesting right here.
Well, okay, so what it looks like is Logan Wilson looks like he might be going on the blitz. Yeah. So he's stepping forward. Josh Bynes is stepping back to
this is Akeem Davis Gaither.
Yeah, 59. I'm saying Logan Wilson, 55, look like he's rushing. So he made the right play, stepped into the zone, it looks like, and you can go ahead and run it. Yep. He's blitzing. He has a running back. Okay, so it was man coverage. Okay, man coverage. And he makes a right play right there.
Akeem Davis Gaither with a good play right there.
Yep.
So it looks like this is 1st and 10 again. It's on the 24-yard line. Looks like it's on the Bengals 24-yard line. So it looks like we've got Josh Bynes here. Looks like Germaine Pratt. Looks like Logan Wilson is over here. So 3 linebackers on the field at the moment.
Single high safety. Looks like run play based on the formation. They bring the receiver in closer. Yep, run play. Okay, so he's there to make the tackle 57 and 55. It looks like Logan Wilson. Now that play could have been stopped in the backfield if 57 doesn't takes a better angle. And at this point, I'm just nitpicking. But if he takes a better angle to the ball, he stops that play in the backfield instead of making the running back run to the boundary and possibly getting a yard.
So we got Pratt here, we got Bynes here, we got Logan Wilson here. Yep. We'll go ahead and let this rock.
Logan Wilson steps forward, he steps down inside. Okay, so we got a little crowd here. Now 57 should be right here at the 25-yard line. He should have been there right when that play was snapped. He should have been right in there. He had no impediment from any offensive lineman. He just has to get in there a lot quicker to make that play.
Okay. So we got 1st and 10 on the 49 here. Looks like it's the Colts with the ball. From what I can see, it looks like it's Josh Bynes right here. It looks like it's Germaine Pratt right there to the left of him.
Okay, obvious Pat, another single high right here. They step forward like they're supposed to for the run play. They get hat on hat and makes the tackle.
All right, so good play there. It appears. And yep, Germaine Pratt and Josh Bynes are there.
Okay, so they're both playing head up over the guards. He shades out. Okay, so Bynes was able to shed the tackle. Pratt was not able to, but thankfully Bynes was able to, and they was able to make the play.
So it looks like now we shifted to the Baltimore game. It looks like 1st and 10 on the 20.
Okay.
All right, so looks like we're on Baltimore's 20, it appears. Looks like we got Germaine Pratt right here. Looks like we've got Josh Bynes, and it looks like we got Akeem Davis Gaither. So this is how they wanted to guard LJ. This was a good game for them. So it looks like it's a play action, fake there. Lamar's going to go ahead and sling it out to the sideline to the fullback. Ricard. Looks like that was Germaine Pratt that made that one.
Yeah, so it looks like he got lost in the sauce there trying to make that play. They're in what you call an offset back shotgun double back shotgun formation offset. So they fake the action one way, throw play action to the other way, but it looks like he got caught up in the play action there. And when you get, sometimes that happens, especially with a team like Baltimore, who's a big running team, but at the same time, you can't overcommit to a play, and that's what happened there. You can't step so hard up, so far outside. You have to, make one step forward, read the play, and then be able to make the play. He still was able to make the play, but not before he gained a lot of yards. So on that play, he needs to be out further, much quicker and whatnot in the flat.
Facts. So now we have 2nd and 10 in the first quarter, ball on the 31. So we'll go ahead and let this play out. So it looks like our linebackers on this play, looks like we got Bynes, looks like we got Pratt, and I believe that's Akeem Davis Gaither.
Again, they got the 2-back offset and shotgun with Lamar, 2 receivers to one receiver to other. Looks like it's going to be a run play. Everybody steps forward. Okay. So right there, Pratt makes the play.
So it looks like, my bad, it looks like Akeem Davis Gaither is out here, Bynes right here, Pratt right there.
Yep. So on this play, we see they step forward, sheds the block, makes the play. Now, if he could do this, him and Bynes can do this on a more consistent basis, we would have a better record. Just to be honest with you. A lot of games, because they're looking at plays where they made the tackle or made the play. And honestly, they're going to show the best plays from them. But if we can get those type of plays consistently from them, even if it's, 70% of the game, we will have a lot more wins under our belt. Because I always say the better your linebackers are, the better your football team is, especially on defense.
All right, so we got a 2nd and 10 here. Ball is on the 41-yard line. We'll let it go in full motion first, and then we'll slow it down. Mm-hmm. So it looks like we've got Germaine Pratt out there, Bynes, and Gaither. Looks like those 3 played a lot in this game.
Okay, so in that position, Bynes has to get wider. He has to get wider because Lamar Jackson is a right-handed quarterback. So if we watching the action here, the running back goes to Lamar's right. So when he goes to Lamar's right, that means that the coverage has to roll that way also. So especially with the middle linebackers, he has to get he got his depth, but he didn't get wide enough. If he gets wide enough, he makes the play on the ball.
Yeah, it looks like he knew that one, like you said.
Pratt was responsibility was a back out the backfield, and Bynes has to get wider on that play. He just has to.
So we got a 31 here, a 32. We'll let this go. I'm gonna slow it down just to tell who's in. So it looks like we got Germaine Pratt here, we got Josh Bynes, and we got Akeem Davis Gaither there. You said that this is a running down?
Yeah, this looks like a running down to me. Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got 6 offensive linemen in there, a tight end, a fullback, and a running back, and 1 receiver split out. This is obviously a running down. So right here, they step forward. Right here, he's in the hole to meet him, but at the same time, you gotta take him the other way, man. You can't let him just get off of you like that. Like with that, we call that a one-on-one in the hole tackle. As a linebacker, you have to take him back the other way, back towards the end zone. You can't let him take you forward.
So it looks like it was actually only Josh Bynes, and it appears to be Germaine Pratt. So no Akeem Davis Gaither. They've just got Lawson standing up on the line over here.
So he was able to give his defensive lineman freed him up. Look, he's freed up to make the play.
But they push him forward. They push him a little forward.
Yeah, and I mean, in that situation, it can't happen because it's 3rd and 1. Now you're giving them. Now they have a fresh set of downs.
Was any of that on the defensive lineman or no?
No, because they freed him up. That in that situation, especially on short yardage, free me up so I can make the play. Or if not, make penetration so you can make the play. Well, they was able to free him up to make the play, but he lets who was that, Edwards, just bounce right off of him and get to the first down. No, you take him back toward the end zone. You don't let him come forward.
Facts. So we got 1st and 9 here, ball on the 9-yard line. Bengals 9-yard line here. So it looks like we've got Davis Gaither, Bynes, and it looks like Pratt.
Another run play. Everybody steps forward. Okay, look. Now we're supposed to be. Now Jesse Bates should not be making that play. Okay, so we got the offensive lineman. So mainly you want to pay attention is to the guard, the 2 guards in the center. They're gonna tell you where it's going. So the guard pulls. He's telling you exactly where it's going, right? Bynes misread the play. He misread the play. He made a false step and misread the play. Go ahead, running back. Pratt reads the play.
Go ahead.
So you see 77 pulls down the line. He should automatically see that coming. He pulls down the line. That's where the play is going. That's play recognition. He's supposed to be right there to make that tackle.
See what it looks like. So just to bail him out a little bit, it looks like he's looking at Lamar Jackson. So look at this. He's paying attention to Lamar Jackson. He sees Lamar Jackson run over here, realizes he doesn't have the ball, comes back over there.
Take the ball now. Take it back like 4 seconds. Okay, these two, the offensive linemen are telling you where the play is going. You learn that early. If they're not going to pull their right guard and their left tackle, block him down in order for Lamar Jackson to run outside. Gotcha. That's a design play. So when it's a design play and all your linemen are going one way, especially stepping forward, Bynes has to know that play is coming there.
Got you. So this next one we have here is 2nd and 5, ball on the 5. So let's slow it down a little bit. So we got Pratt here, got Bynes there. Looks like they're the only 2 linebackers in for now. Got Lawson off of the edge on the line.
Okay, right there. Now he comes flying in, makes the play. When he actually pays attention and watches and reads his keys, what you're taught from early on, he makes the play. You know what I'm saying? So that the play before, I don't know what happened. That shouldn't happen because the offensive lineman went that way. He read the offensive lineman. They tell you where the play is going, especially on the run play. They tell you where the play is going. Look at that. He's freed up to make the tackle, makes the one-on-one tackle. There you go.
All right, so we got 1st and 10 here, and the ball is on the 31-yard line.
Now, how long has Bynes been in the league? 2 or 3 years?
Nah, he's been in the league for a while. He's actually
Wow.
like thinking in his 30s. So we
Wow.
got Logan Wilson here. Haven't seen much Logan Wilson for real, but you got Bynes and looks like
Okay, so
maybe
we are
that's
in.
actually Akeem Davis Gaither out in coverage.
Look like we're in cover.
Ooh.
Okay, so running back. Well, we can watch it. Bynes has to jump that route behind him because you let the people get the underneath. You let them get the underneath in this situation, but you can't let them get the behind. So he has to get more depth in that play. He's not deep enough.
So you're saying Bynes should have been back a little deeper, is what you're saying.
Yes,
so then that opens it up right here in the zone.
Yep, and there you go.
That.
See that? If he's deeper, he breaks on the ball to make the play. He breaks on the ball to intercept that.
What about Logan Wilson on that play? Did he make the right move from his perspective? So we got Gaither, looks like goes with the guy out in the flats, and then it looks like
he gets deep enough, but he went the other way. It looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no. Okay, no. Yeah, he gets deep enough, but he keeps it in front of him. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to get him behind you. If he gets behind him, that's a touchdown.
Facts. All right, so we got 2nd and 15 here, second quarter, on the 45. So
we got Logan Wilson.
Logan Wilson looks like Akeem Davis Gaither are the two linebackers that are in.
Passing down, obviously, they step forward, they get to their reads. Okay, so you want to keep them in front of you, and that's exactly what they did. Keep them in front of you. They get a 2-yard gain. Perfect pass defense right there, especially from the tight ends from Baltimore. They get big gains. See that? Keep them in front. See that? Keep them in front of you. Make the play.
So far, it seems like Akeem Davis Gaither has been in the right place, it appears.
Mm-hmm. Bynes has been the one that has been out of position more than once.
So we got Bynes here. Looks like we got Pratt there. Akeem Davis Gaither is also in right there.
Okay, so look how far they're shaded, right? Run play. So we see Pratt makes Pratt, right? Mm-hmm. He read the play right, but he has to make his wrong arm move back inside to shed the block and make the tackle. Because look here, let's see here. We got 65, 77, and 68. Just watch them. Okay? They come out, right? Mm-hmm. You see that? Now he has to come right here, right there on that line. He can't let 77 get to him. He has to wrong arm inside and make the play. If he wrong arms inside, that gain is only maybe a yard or 2 instead of 4 or 5.
Gotcha. So 2nd and 4 here, ball on the 27-yard line.
Another run play, almost the same thing. He sheds the block that time to make the play, but that's because it looks like Gaither and who was that? Pratt.
Yeah, Gaither and Pratt. So that's Pratt over there. That's Gaither. That's Bynes.
Yeah, so Bynes gets blown out of the freaking play. That can't happen. And Pratt makes the play. He makes the play there like he's supposed to, but actually 56 Bynes is supposed to be there to make that play before him, but he gets blown out the play. That can't happen.
Does it seem like is Bynes the weak link? Because they went out and got him as a veteran, thinking that he would be a guy that could kind of bring some solid play to the locker room. But
he seems to be athletic, and I'm not putting a knock on him. This is just I'm comparing you to your peers, as I always say.
Right. Okay. So we got 1st and 10, ball on the 32.
Right.
Go ahead and let this play. All right, so it looks like we got Germaine Pratt right here. We got Josh Bynes right there. Akeem Davis Gaither to the left. Not really seeing much Logan Wilson. I wonder what that's about.
He's a rookie, right?
Yeah.
That's probably why, more than anything, because it's just learning the system, learning the steps. To see, look at that. Overflows the play, out of position. And the only reason why he's able to make that is because the defensive lineman stuffed and closed, and they were still able to make a decent tackle, but 56 over pursues that play. And watch, the offensive lineman always tell you where the play is going, especially the 2 guards in the center. So here we go. We're gonna see it real quick. They in the pistol formation. It's one tight end to the right. Step down. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. He over pursues. He over pursues. See that? Right. Over pursues the play. Can't do that.
Akeem Davis Gaither is also a rookie as well. So I'm just shocked that we're not seeing more Logan Wilson.
Well, it seems that Gaither has picked up the system much quicker, and Gaither seems to be playing that weak side linebacker, and Logan Wilson seems to be playing more of a rover position or a Sam.
Got you. It looks like Lamar hits his receiver or his running back over the middle. I think that's your boy Dobbins.
Right. So this is what needs to happen here. So is that that's Pratt, right? Okay.
Yeah,
so
Pratt right here. You got Bynes right there. Gaither right there.
So when the ball is snapped, watch Dobbins. Dobbins makes his move out, right? Okay. So the tight end chips him. Now he has to come back inside. He has to come back inside right then and there, right? And that's just a hard play for him to make. But if he's able to make that play, that is not a big of a gain as it is, because now if the tight end doesn't chip him, I'm pretty sure he gets there much faster. But at the same time, you can't let that happen. You have to get across his face or get underneath him immediately and make sure that gain is kept to only a 4-yard gain.
Right. So it appears one thing that I forgot is that Logan Wilson was actually out, I think, with some concussion issues when it came to it around that time. So that's possibly the reason that Logan Wilson was out. Give me a second here. Just so you guys know, the super chats are open. Anything that you guys choose to put in here really helps out the channel. So we truly appreciate that. Yes. Give me 1 second. We're going to get this pulled back up here. So, yes, Logan Wilson. I don't know how I forgot that. He was out with the concussion in the Ravens game. And then I think before that, in the other game, I think that's when he actually went out there. So let me get the rest of this pulled up. All right. Appreciate you guys for rocking with us as usual. Just getting everything pulled up here for you guys. So let's get back into it. Let's see. So, of course, we got a couple other games left. We'll get this up and we'll pick it right back up.
Right. So we got Logan Wilson on the field, it looks like.
Yep, we got Logan Wilson on the field. So he must have got concussed in this game, it appears.
Mm-hmm. He's pointing him out. Okay. So, oh my goodness. Can't blame that on the linebackers there.
So you said this isn't on the linebackers at all. So we got Logan Wilson and Akeem Davis Gaither in. So we're gonna throw that up.
Gets his depth. Make sure nothing can get in front of him. Keep it in front of him, and he can easily try to. Okay, so is that Phillips? Phillips makes it open. But at the same time, Phillips did the right thing, but he should have just stayed at home. He should have just stayed at home because the coverage is supposed to roll when the quarterback starts to roll one way. But at the same time, you got to stay at home, especially when you know you have a receiver that's behind you.
Okay, got you. So, yeah, Logan Wilson actually picked off Lamar in this game. Yeah, I just remembered that. Yeah, he did pick him off.
Steps forward. Okay, so we're right there in the hole to make the play. And see, this is what I'm saying. He has flashes of when he makes good plays, but he is out of position a lot, though, Josh Bynes.
So it seems like Josh Bynes has not been good in your opinion, is what you're saying.
No, because, okay, right here, see, 3 plays ago that we talked about, he over pursued. If he does that right there, he makes the same play.
So basically that was a good play for him, but if He just has to be more consistent, it seems like.
Exactly. Just worry about being in position. That's all.
All right. So it looks like we got Logan Wilson over here. We've got Akeem Davis Gaither right there. Bynes.
Oh, there you go. Right there.
Yep. He dropped it.
Mm-hmm. So, but he was in the right position. He got his depth. The receiver went to the boundary, so he got wider. And so when he gets wider, he's in the right position to be able to make the play, even if it comes inside or out.
Those are right to him. Drop.
See that?
And he's like, man, I can't believe it. Second and 10 here. Ball on 20. Got Logan Wilson here. We've got Akeem Davis Gaither there. Bynes there.
Okay. See? Out of position again. Over pursues the play. Because this is what you see. Look, your linemen are going down the line, Carl Lawson, and you know you have 59 right there, right? So you can let him push them to the boundary, but inside of responsibility is supposed to be yours. So if they push him back inside, you're supposed to be there to make the tackle. You almost didn't make the tackle because you over pursued the play. And we can see it from this angle. See, Gaither's in the right position. He has to make him. Now he makes him push it back inside. He almost falls, but thank God he's a good enough athlete to be able to recover. But you can't rely on your athleticism right now. You have to rely on your ability to be in the right position, because if you do that, that play doesn't get any yards.
So this is 32 ball on the 28-yard line. Logan Wilson up here. Bynes there.
See, right there, he was in position. So we just got to get more consistent in-position plays from him. If we can get that, I promise you, we will have better days on defense.
All right, so now we go to the Jags game. That actually was supposed to be one of the best games that the defense had against the Ravens, but it definitely seems like there were some issues from the linebacking position. So in this game, Jaguars game, we got Bynes right here. Looks like
He's in the A gap. Right there. He's in the A gap. He might be blitzing. Looks like we got 1 inching up. Yep. So nope, he's not blitzing. Okay. So I wonder if he did that. I want to know if he does that on his own. If he steps in the A gap on his own. Because if he's head up over the guard or playing the inside shoulder of the tackle, he might either pick that play off or that play doesn't get any yards whatsoever. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if he's playing head up over the guard or he's inside shoulder of the tackle, he definitely ends up making that tackle way before it gets any yards.
So it looks like this is 1st and 10 on the 23. Looks like we got Bynes here. We've got Germaine Pratt there.
Okay, so it looks like we are in – no, we're not in man. Okay, so they step forward. Look at that. He right in the right position. So it's like every other play. You know, like can we get a string of like 10 plays, 20 plays where you just in the right position? Let's look at that. That's perfect. Comes down the line, unblocked, makes the tackle. That's what you're supposed to do. But we had a play when we were watching last week on the Dunlap tape where you have the same play and he's completely out of position against the Browns. So and what they do, they score on a run play.
1st and 10 on the 34. So we've got
Bynes on the outside.
Bynes on the outside. It looks like that's actually Marcus Bailey in here at the other linebacker position. So cool to kind of see him get some tick.
He steps forward. Okay. He's in the right spot. He stays at home.
Talk to us about Marcus Bailey on this play because he's a rookie too. I really liked him.
Okay, so he's playing the outside. He's playing the inside shoulder of the guard. What we call a shade look. He steps up to him head on though. head on. This has to be a run blitz. Comes in, sheds the tackle. Sheds the block. Makes the running back have to turn it back inside because of penetration. And we get a tackle for 1 yard.
Bailey he looked pretty solid. I wonder how much they played him in this game.
I guess we'll find out here. Let's see here. Is that him? No, that looks like Pratt.
Looks like, yeah, that might be, yeah, that is Pratt. Pratt, and it looks like Bynes.
Yep. So,
wait, hold on. I think that's Pratt. That's Bynes. Is that Gaither? I think that's Akeem Davis Gaither. We'll see. We'll see from the other angle.
Okay, steps forward once again.
Or no, I think I was pointing to the slot corner. So I think you were right.
So
Pratt and Bynes.
Yep. So what Bynes has to do here, he steps forward, gets blocked, but luckily it wasn't a lot of yards because Pratt was in the right position to make the play.
So Pratt to you seems like he's always in the right position.
Yeah, he might not be the best athlete, but he's definitely always in the right position.
So 1st and 10 on the 25. Looks like we have Bynes and Pratt again. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Oh, my goodness.
Yikes.
All right, so let's watch this in slow-mo. We got Pratt here. Watch the guard, the center, and the tackle. Okay, so he pulls. He gets met in the hole. When he gets met in the hole, oh, my goodness. I know they was killing him on film for that because he has to blow that play up from that fullback. And he has to blow him up. But also what we call scraping, Bynes has to scrape over top of him. And Bynes is not there to scrape over top of him because he's getting blocked by the tight end. See that? He's getting blocked by the tight end, number 80. He's supposed to be scraping across to make that play if something like that happens. So in that situation, Pratt gets blocked and shouldn't have, and so does Bynes. Both putting them out of position not to make the play, and result almost a 30-yard. Over 30 yards. 30 yard run.
My guy Jesse, I love Jesse, but missed that tackle there. So 3rd and 4 here on the 31. So this looks like this is interesting. It looks like Akeem Davis Gaither back here. I can't tell if that's Marcus Bailey. I think that might be Marcus Bailey. It's a little blurry. Or it actually might be Jordan Evans. We'll see.
Okay. Good coverage there. Good coverage there. Okay. So right there, the linebackers got their depth. Play. Okay, number 50.
That's Jordan Evans. And then we got Akeem Davis Gaither here.
He's in the A gap over the center. You got Gaither right here, outside. On the outside shoulder of the slot receiver or tight end. He jumps out of the A gap, therefore confusing Minshew. Make sure that they pass him off. They pass the tight end off to each other. Keep everything in front of them. Get their good depth. Now they're watching him. To see if he runs. Now he has a player run open right here, but he gets back to his depth. You see that? That? He gets back to his depth. See, that's very important. And for Gaither to be a rookie, that was a very, very beautiful move there, considering that he saw Minshew step up. But when, I guess in his peripherals, he's seen a receiver shooting behind him, and he got back to his depth so he would be able to make the play if the ball was thrown. Good play there.
1st and 10 on 25. It looks like we got Bynes and Gaither in there.
So another run play, chunk play. Nope. Probably about 3 or 4 yards. Let's see here.
Someone said this is probably why Dunlap got benched. What do you see from Dunlap on this play here?
Okay. Nope. Dunlap gets in the hole, stuffs and close. Nope. He makes the right play. The linebackers are out of position and getting blocked. So that's why that play went more than it was supposed to be.
Gotcha.
That is not why Dunlap got benched. Not that play, at least.
Yeah, let's make sure we monitor Dunlap too, because I know we talked about the last one being that it was one where it just showed all of his plays. But
Okay.
let's see if he sticks out on any of these plays. So we got Bynes and we got Pratt here. Can't tell if that's Dunlap in there or not.
Yeah, that's Dunlap. He almost makes the tackle, but he did.
I think that's actually my guy Khalid Kareem.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
Khalid Kareem.
Yeah, number 90.
Yeah.
My bad.
All good. So it looks like Pratt goes with is that the center there?
Yeah, yep. And see, he didn't see Bynes was supposed to scrape over the top. Bynes didn't scrape over the top correctly, and that play would have been actually a tackle for loss if he does what he's supposed to do. And don't think I'm picking on Bynes. I'm just telling you what I see.
So it appears that people tried to say that it was Los on that last big run play. They thought that might have been Carlos.
His fault? No.
Not that last one, but the one where
the big run. I know
the
what
big
you're
run.
talking about.
So you said that wasn't on Los because
the linebacker has to be there to be able to make the play. That's the whole reason of a linebacker is to be able to stop the run. Now, yes, in today's NFL, they are asked to pass cover too, but they're also the main run defenders.
Right. Got you. So was it being that one was one that bounced to the outside? Was that anything on Los, or did it look like the dude came?
He came
back in.
He came
and
right
then he came out.
Yeah,
right.
he went when he went through the hole. He went right behind the tackle, which will be called an ALF tackle or the C gap. Once he did that, then he took it outside. You know what I'm saying? So on that play though, the linebacker has to be in the hole to make that play.
Got you on that particular play. Okay, so if you guys know, the super chat is open. If you want any questions answered by the coach or anything that you've seen here on this film review, please be sure to help us out there. These videos cannot be monetized because obviously we are using NFL film here, but anything that you throw out there is greatly appreciated. Helps grow the channel. Looks like we got a play here by Germaine Pratt.
Yep.
So it looks like this one came up here with Bynes and Pratt. Looks like he's out there in coverage. Yep. Is on the running back, makes the play. That was pretty solid right there.
Yep, we're in the right position. That's the main.
All right. Second and 1 here on the 22. So it looks like we got Bynes here.
He getting his depth. Yep. So he keeps it in front of him.
Now that looks like that was actually Akeem Davis Gaither. I'm sorry, I was mistaken. That's Akeem Davis Gaither.
Yeah, that is him. Yep.
The only linebacker in there.
Yep. He gives his depth, whatnot, keeps it in front of him. What you don't want to happen, especially when you don't want. Yeah, go ahead.
Not to cut you off, but the first time I've actually seen a 3 safety look this season. Sean Williams. We also have Von Bell and Jesse Bates in here at this point. So Sean Williams makes an appearance. So you'll see Sean just sit there, and then you got Jesse Bates and Von Bell back there. So that's why there was only one linebacker on the field, it appears. All right. Let's see if we can get some other plays queued up. Who do you think the best linebacker on the roster is, Coach?
So far, if we talking talent-wise and being in the right position is Gaither. If we talking about position, like being in the right position-wise, it's definitely Pratt. He's in position. A lot of the times he might have the athleticism with Gaither and whatnot. Logan Wilson looks like he's going to be something to watch. Bynes is the only one that concerns me. And the only reason I say that is because he knows how to make a play clearly, but he's out of position a lot. And when you're out of position, and especially in the NFL, that is going to cause you a lot of problems.
Right.
This bottom line. I don't care how fast you are, how good you are. Everybody in the NFL is good. Everybody in the NFL is fast. It's about reading your keys, being in the right position, and being able to make the play.
All right. Give me 1 second. We'll get some things pulled up here. Get the rest of these plays rocking. All right. Let's get back into
it. So we got.
That was, I think, the play that my guy was talking about.
Yeah,
okay.
So that's not Los's fault. Los's fault. It wouldn't have been Los's fault because Los has contained. He steps inside,
in there.
What we call stuff and close. But Pratt has to be in there in that hole to make the tackle because primarily, really, his Carlos's job is to hold up the lineman so Gaither can get there. I mean, not Gaither, but Pratt can get there. Pratt has to wrong arm his blocker and make the tackle on that long run. Okay, they get the depth. They're getting the depth. Okay, we saw this one already. Pratt,
all right.
Play.
Good play by Pratt there. All right. Now we got 2nd and 1. We saw this one as well. So it looks like the Jacksonville game is actually done. So we're on to the Eagles game. Okay. So we got 2nd and 10 here, ball on the 16 of the Philadelphia Eagles. Looks like we got Logan Wilson here. Looks like Germaine Pratt there. Haven't seen that much of that combination, honestly, that all of the games that we watched. I have rarely seen Logan Wilson, which I'm kind of surprised about.
Both of them are out of position. And let's see why.
And that's actually Akeem Davis Gaither. So Logan Wilson and Akeem Davis Gaither here.
So we're going to watch the run action. Always remember the center and the 2 guards to watch them. So one pulls one way, pulls the other. And, okay, so what happens here is they read their plays right, but at the same time, they read the lineman, but when you playing linebacker, especially when you're playing a 2 middle linebacker look, you have to read from the lineman to the running back. So you see them pulling. Next thing you have to look at is the running back. The running back, if you see here, is he steps back. So you know he's getting the ball, came right down the hole, right down where Gaither was supposed to be. Bad play by Gaither there. He still makes the tackle, but it wouldn't have been as long as a run if he reads from the lineman to the running back.
So we got 3rd and 3 here, ball on the 48. All right, so let's see what we got here. Looks like that's Logan Wilson, and it looks like we'll have to see. I think that's Pratt at the other linebacker position.
Okay, so they're keeping everything underneath, and there they go, interception.
Logan Wilson for the interception.
Yep, there you go. You see that? That's why you got to keep underneath and get your depth. Keep everything underneath. You don't want the thing. Now, if something gets behind you, I'd rather you take what's behind you, try to go for what's behind you, than try to go what's for underneath you. Keep it underneath. Go for what's behind you. See that?
Oh, it looks like it's batted. Looks like the ball was batted there.
Yep.
Let's go back.
But it looked like
DJ Reader.
DJ
Reader. Dunlap. So it looks like we started getting some pressure in here. DJ Reader's going to get in here and put his arm up. Dunlap is too.
See that?
And bats it.
He still might make that play even if it doesn't get batted, because this is what he does. He gets his depth and he realizes that there are two receivers ran underneath him. So you know there's one trying to run behind him. When they're trying to run behind him, he breaks on the ball to try to stop the play. And I think in that situation, whether he gets battered or not, he makes the interception.
So 1st and 10 here, ball on the 49. We've got Bynes in here. We've got Pratt in there. I think someone said that Wilson had the interception in the Ravens game. It appears that it was this game that he actually had that interception in. So let's go ahead and let this rock. So it's a play action here. Pratt goes into the flats. It looks like the tight ends hit. Both linebackers make the tackle there.
Yep. And, I mean, they did what they were supposed to do. They were in position right there. And Dunlap does what he's supposed to do. No, that's Carl Lawson. Carl Lawson does what he's supposed to do.
All right.
And whatnot.
It's a good play there by the linebackers. 2nd and 8 here. Ball on the 47. Let's see what we got here. So it looks like we got Bynes and Pratt again.
Steps forward. Bynes, let's see if he gets his depth. As he gets his depth, stops. Okay.
It looks like Hubbard comes in, almost has, or does he get him? Nope, almost has him.
Don't step forward. Don't step forward. Oh. Okay.
Oh, yikes.
Yep.
All right, let's talk about that one because that was not good.
Okay. So let's see where Pratt was on this situation here.
So we got Pratt right here. We got Bynes here. Los is standing up right here. This looks like it might be on Hubbard because Hubbard had Wentz by the ankle. And I'm not sure how that impacted everyone else if they thought the play was over with him getting to it. So it looks like Bynes isn't even looking. He's looking over there. See, right there, he's got to wrap him up and go down. There's no way that you can't make that play there. Okay. That play should be done. Peters is beat. He's lucky that he got bailed out there.
Yeah. Look, see, he went. See that?
Another missed tackle.
Yep.
Hold on. I got to look at this play in full detail. So we got Los here. What was Los doing?
Okay. So Los attacks the outside shoulder. And really doesn't do too much or nothing.
Is he trying to contain, or is he just?
Looks like he's trying to contain to see if he's going to throw the ball, and then he doesn't. But at the same time, right there, he just out of position. He can't even make the play. And he looked. Oh wow! He faked him out with the throw. He thought he threw the ball, so he stopped running. Wow.
All right, let's look at what the linebackers are doing.
So
that's the play action.
Yep.
That looks like he faked Mike Daniels there. Here comes Bynes. He's trying to take the angle. He must have taken a bad angle there.
Yeah, just took a bad angle.
Yeah, that was an ugly play.
Yeah, because Pratt was all the way down the field with number 30. Who was that? Sanders.
So we got Logan Wilson here. We've got Bynes there. And one thing I might want to do is someone asked about, Manista asked about my guy Marcus Bailey. I didn't include him in this clip. He probably shouldn't have much, so we might be able to squeeze some plays in with him too. But there's Logan Wilson. There's Bynes.
Okay, so watch the action between the two guards in the center. Follows it, but he reads right back to the running back. Boom.
Ooh.
Across the face. Look. Athleticism kicks in here, runs him down, keeps him from being more than a 3-yard gain.
So Logan looked good on that play is what you're saying.
He stepped out of position, but at the same time, like I said,
his athleticism allowed him to come back.
Athleticism and being able to read from the lineman to the running back.
So we got 2nd and 6 here, ball on the 6. I'm assuming the next game is going to be ugly because I think that was Cleveland. So we got Bynes here, Logan Wilson here.
So all the linemen are stepping down. He has to shed that block.
Ooh, got to make that tackle.
Got to make that tackle.
Got to make that tackle.
That becomes from a no gain to you can take it from a 2-yard gain to a no gain. But yep, as you should see, all the linemen take a step down, take a step down, take a step down. You're freed up. Oh, he whiffs. There you go. You whiff. Now it's a 4-yard gain. 4-yard gain. What could have been a no gain.
All right. So just so you guys know, super chats are open. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for sure. These are going to be what we call cut the tape on, where we're going to be doing film reviews and stuff like that. We also have memberships coming to the channel. So eventually this will be some exclusive content for the members of the channel. We've got Germaine Pratt here. We've got Josh Bynes there. We're going to go ahead and let this one rock. And I'm keeping an eye on Dunlap to see if there's anything that he's done on these plays that will cause them to feel like that. So double team on Dunlap there.
See, they keep it in front of him. Easy play.
So good play there by the linebackers. That was 3rd and 7 there. Pratt and Bynes. Good communication, it appears, between the linebackers. And yeah, Sanders down for the play. That was a big stop.
Big stop.
Someone says, why don't they let Sean Williams play linebacker more on downs? 2nd and 16.
Well, you asking me that? It all depends. Because I'm presuming that at that point they're running like a dime defense. If you look at it from 5, that would be not be 6 DBs in there, right. And just from on a passing down, I mean that's fine, but I think that's you playing a dangerous game, playing a dime defense versus in passing downs, especially in this NFL. Now you can play nickel, but playing a dime with a safety, I would rather see a corner there,
right,
instead of a safety. But that's just.
So we also have Logan Wilson here, Bonds there. Go ahead and get into this play real quick.
Mm-hmm. They get their depth, keep it in front of them.
Good play by me.
Yep.
Did his job there. Good play by Logan Wilson. What are your thoughts so far on Logan Wilson in terms of?
Like I said, he's a rookie, but he's playing the position that he needs. I just think he could have got a little wider on that play. Because it wouldn't have been for as many yards if he's wider. But
no, I just meant like in general from what you're saying on film. Does Logan Wilson to you look like?
Yeah, he's the future. He's the future. We just got to see what we can get out of him on a weekly basis and become consistent. And from there, see here, it's just hard to guard that, man.
Yeah, that's just Carson Wentz doing some Carson Wentz things. Yeah. So it looks like Bonds and Logan here.
He takes the outside shoulder. Carlos takes the outside shoulder. He recognized that there ain't too much more really you can do about that.
What about Los on this play? Any bad stuff from Los?
No, because he did what he was supposed to. He attacked the outside shoulder, trying to get to the quarterback, get him off his platform, get him off his spot. But he recognizes it, and then he takes the underneath and runs right up under Carlos, for the first down. But that's just hard to guard, man. That's why Lamar Jackson and Pat Mahomes and all them are so hard to
defend against. Yeah, right. And so you might be wondering why I'm asking about Los. We did the film breakdown on Los. Some people said, hey, you got to show the plays where he isn't the guy making the play to see if he is bad on run defense or something like that. So that's why I'm kind of just randomly mentioning Los here and there just to kind of reinforce what we saw in that last film review is a product while also obviously focusing on the linebackers. But if there is any bad plays, I'm pretty sure a coach is going to pick it up. So let's go ahead and let this rock.
So let's see. We got Los here. I'll watch it. I'll watch all three, both the linebackers. He takes the outside shoulder again. Bad pass rush by him, really. But Pratt is in position to make the play as usual. So Pratt is usually in position to make the play.
So Pratt is always in position. That seems to be the recurrent theme is Pratt's always there to make the play. He never – he's right there. He's right there. And that running back can't take that. I used to love doing that as a DB. Either like that. That can get you so much energy just defending that pass. So it looks like we got Akeem Davis Gaither here and it looks like Logan Wilson there. All right. So let's take it. I don't know if there was much he could do there. Yeah, I mean, solid play by him. I mean, that's just basic defense right there. Trying to wrap up 1st and 10, ball on 25. Looks like we got Bynes in there. It looks like we have Pratt in there. So I'm going to let it run full speed first.
So let's see here. Yep. So they both get blocked there. Can't let that happen. Got to shed those blocks in order to make that play.
And there's Los. Los is there on the edge. Forces it. He tried to force it inside. Looks like he did his job.
He contained. The defense is not the defensive end's job to be the greatest run stopper anyway. Right. I mean, if he is one, thank you. But that's not his job. That's the linebacker's job.
Right. So we got Pratt and Bynes here. Let's let this run full speed.
He's in there to make the play. But they both got blown off the ball last play.
All right, yeah. Bynes is able to make the play.
Yep. Just need more consistent of that from Bynes.
So Bynes and I think Pratt again here.
Man coverage, run play. Just need more of that. Like if we can get more of that, 60% of the snaps, we would see a big difference, you know, because being out of position just hurts your team so much.
All right, 2nd and 6. Ball on the 40. Pratt and Bynes again. Checks the snap. Running back goes up. A little bit of a gain there. So let's slow this one down. Jalen Hurts, trick play here.
Now read the running back. Oh, you got to get off that block. Oh, my goodness. You got to get off that block, man, and make that tackle.
All right.
Just out of position.
So we got 2nd and 13 here. Let's see what they got. Ball on the 44. Bynes, Logan Wilson is in. Let this rock.
They get their depth. See that?
Perfect play.
I'm saying? Keep it under you. And because I would rather you, as a linebacker, jump the route that's behind you than jump the route that's in front of you, because the route that's behind you is going to get more yards. So just keep them in front of you. And that's what they're supposed to do. Keep them in front of you. And if you're going to jump a route, jump the route behind you.
Right.
Because the route behind you is going to get you 15, 16, 20 yards, or more. You know what I mean?
Right. So we got Bynes and Pratt back in here. Let's see. Pass play.
Depth.
Gets it out. Makes the play. Perfect.
One-on-one tackle. Got to make that. That's the standard, at least for
like
me.
you said, Pratt is always in the right place at the right time.
In the right position. Right there.
Not a textbook tackle, but at least enough to bring a small guy like that down.
Yeah.
3rd and 6. Ball on the 28.
Obvious passing down.
Gaither and Wilson.
I think this is where Dunlap. I think we looked at this. Dunlap took the outside shoulder. Yep. I think that's where we watched this play at.
Logan Wilson. Nice little hit there, though.
Yeah.
Nice hit on Wentz there.
36. So you run. Let's see. What were they in? Oh, so they in cover 2?
Hubbard
3.
Missed there. Another big miss by Hubbard.
Hubbard whiffed. Ooh, Von Bell, you got to make that tackle too. But Carson Wentz ain't no little boy.
Yeah, he not, and he fell forward. Overtime, 1st and 15, OT ball on the 58. Looks like we've got Bynes and Pratt in at the linebacker position.
Yep, so he gets his depth, keeps it in front of him, makes the tackle.
Good play by Bynes.
You just want to keep it in front of you, especially when you play in the zones and playing, the hook the curl routes, or hook the flat, stuff like that. You just want to keep that in front of you. What you don't want to allow is the tight ends or the slot receivers to, when they do get behind you, those are the routes you want to jump. You know what I'm saying? But the ones in front, just let them stay in front of you. You know what I mean?
Yep. So continue overtime. Looks like they got Pratt in and Bynes in. So we'll see how this goes. We all know that this ended in a tie, unfortunately. Looks like they're stopping the run there.
And just to piggyback on what I just talked about in terms of the depth and worrying about the receiver that's behind you, in the Colts game, Bynes doesn't get enough depth, jumps the route in front of him, and Burton scores a touchdown right behind him. Literally.
Right.
So
right. This is it, y'all. Y'all know what happened in this game. 2nd and 16. This is gonna be a big one. So
he's just more athletic than Mentor and Preston Brown.
So it looks like Bynes and Pratt switched up. Baker drops back. Hits I think his running back in the flats is that Nick Chubb. Looks like Pratt makes a tackle. So interesting thing is they switch here right before the play. They switch positions. Looks like he moves to the strong side, tight end.
Yep. All right. I get it. I would take that switch because to me, Pratt is always in the right position.
And this is good because we got the Browns coming back this week. So 1st and 10 on a 46. Looks like that's Pratt, and it looks like Bynes in there.
Okay, so this is an obvious running formation that they're in. Double tight end, fullback, halfback. Yep. Like I said, obvious running formation. Not there to make the tackle. You're out of position. Because, yes, and I've preached this on this channel 2 times that I've done this, is that, yes, you have to read your offensive lineman. But for the linebackers, is your read is from the offensive lineman to the running back. So you watch the guard and center and the 2 guards in the center. They're going to tell you mostly where the play is going to go, right? So as we watching here, he's head up over the center, ball is snap. Okay, so the guard goes forward. Now you're looking for the running back. You out of position now. See, and now that you out of position, you can't make the play. Oh, he does make the play. But he makes the play 4 or 5 yards down the field. So in that position, he has to be in an A gap much quicker than he was. He can't just linger there. He has to move forward and make the play because obviously that was a running play. If I know that's coming, he should know that's coming.
3rd and 4. It looks like ball on the 40. I think that's Pratt in there.
So another run play.
Yikes.
And they just pulling guards and centers right up into the hole. And so we only got 1 line. No, we got 2 on the field, 2 linebackers on the field. Okay, so look, he's right there. He gets blown up. Pratt gets blown up. He was in a position, but he gets blocked. Oh, he gets blocked, man. And you just can't let that happen, man. You just cannot let that happen because look, the tackle steps down. And that's just good offensive line play right there, also too.
Look how aggressive those tackles and linemen are coming out. Even Jedrick Wills kind of jumped out there.
See, that's when you got to start playing with that, that mentality. Like, man, like you got to make them linemen think twice about blocking you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to start coming there 100 miles an hour with force. You know what I mean? A search of dominance as a linebacker, because that's what you're supposed to do as linebacker. A search of dominance. Wrong arm, he makes the tackle. And see, that's what I'm saying. You out of position too much to be making tackle plays like that. That was perfect. Why can't you do that every play? Not even every 60% of your plays. If you do that, this game does not get out of hand. Look at this.
All right. Also, Los is in here. This was one of the games that he didn't play much in, but he's also in the game as well. Looks like he goes to the opposite side of him.
does the right thing. She Bynes sheds the block of 64, gets to the play, makes the tackle.
So 1st and 9, ball on the Cincinnati 9-yard line. Looks like it's Pratt and Bynes.
See that again? Okay. So we're going to watch the two guards in the center and tell you exactly what the play is. He must scrape over the top, make the tackle. But Bynes was already in the backfield coming hard, so he was right there to make the play. And we can just get more consistent play out of him. Man, oh, man, because it was a long run play in this game that they won't show because he didn't make the tackle. But he got – look, right there. He gets blown off the ball again. Look. It can't happen. Cannot happen.
Oh, that was ugly. That was
Cannot
not good.
happen. That cannot happen. That just cannot happen. Now let's watch this play again. Pay attention to the center and two guards. So as we play, say if I was playing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking here. I'm looking at the tackles, and I see that they are not in their normal stances. So the right guard pulls. He comes down over. I'm scraping hard. I'm coming hard. I cannot let the tight end block me right here. I have to hit him so hard that it knocks the running back out the way. I have to. If you don't disrupt that play, you get this. That cannot happen. Go back for me about 4 seconds.
Oh, my bad. Lost it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Hold on. Let's see. So this is 1st and 10, ball on the 47. There's Logan Wilson. I think that might be his first appearance for tonight. Akeem Davis Gaither. Seems like they like playing the two young guys together.
Another run play. Look, both offensive linemen pull, guard and tackle from the backside. When that happens, you gotta be in the hole to make that play.
No Carlos Dunlap in on this play. Just for those monitoring.
Look, see
Akeem Davis Gaither
pulls around. Logan Wilson can't let that happen. He cannot let that happen. Look at that. He pushed him so far back. Look at that. Look at that. Can't let that happen, man.
Man, that Browns O-line is nasty.
Yeah, man. But at the same time, man, you just gotta get physical right back with them, man. You gotta make them think twice about blocking you.
Right. So it looks like we got another 1st and 10 here. Logan Wilson in with Bynes. So that's an interesting combo.
Another run play. Boom. Bynes
missed tackle. Missed tackle by Logan.
But Bynes can't keep getting blown off the ball either. He took him back almost what? So you lined up 6 yards off the ball. He took you back to 10 yards off the ball. You let the tight end do that to you. Wow. You let the tight end do that to you, bro. Nope. Cannot happen. That just can't happen. It just can't happen.
So that was on Bynes.
Yeah.
So on that play.
That can't happen. That just can't happen. You can't get blown off the ball like that. I guarantee if you watch tape of any, Luke Kuechly's, the Patrick Willis's, the Derek Brooks, the Ray Lewis's, that's not happening. Not getting blown off the ball by the tight end.
1st and 10, ball on the 12-yard line of the Bengals.
I'm not saying they don't have to be that great, but I'm just saying you can't let that happen as a linebacker.
Bynes and Pratt, it looks like.
So they're in the mix right there. If they just in the mix like that the last play, they make the tackle. See, steps right in the hole. Step in the hole. Step in the hole, man. Assert yourself. Like, that's crazy. Come on, man.
Seems like I think that might have been
the last one.
That might have been the last play.
Okay. So, all in all, the Bengals have to be obviously they're athletic. obviously, few of the linebackers know how to be in position. We got one in particular that does not know how to be in position. Let me get a better angle here. And what we have to realize is that they have to be more dominant and impress their will on other players. They have to enforce their will on other offensive linemen, make those offensive linemen think twice about coming to block them. Tight ends think twice about coming to block them. They have to be more physical, to me, in the run game in order for us to be where we need to be. Now, passing, they didn't show some of the plays that I wanted to see, but one in particular, if you go back and look at the Colts game, Burton catches a touchdown pass under and over the top of basically Bynes. And the reason why that happened is because Bynes jumps the route in front of him. You can't do that. You got to let them get the one in front of you. The one behind you is the one you want to worry about because, as you say, either it's going to be a touchdown or a 20-plus yard game. And when that happens, they come back, the momentum changes, people get discouraged because people try to blame that on Phillips. That was not Phillips' fault. That was Josh Bynes' fault. He has to get wider, and he has to jump that route behind him. He cannot jump the route in front of him. Cannot.
Facts. So this has been the Cut the Tape On segment. We truly appreciate you guys for coming here and rocking with us. I think the next one that I want to do, I heard some people say that they wanted to take a look into T. Higgins. So that might be one that we may do here. But appreciate you guys for supporting the channel. Like I said, this is the Cut the Tape On segment. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it how we do it. So stay tuned. We'll have this weekly. There's also gonna be some premium content coming for memberships, as I touched on. But from what I've seen, it seems like Bynes is definitely disappointing. It seems like Pratt is always in there in the position that he's supposed to be. Akeem Davis Gaither has flashed a lot, has looked very good, and it appears that Logan Wilson is the future. So if you had to give, I guess, your top ranks right now of that linebacking room, what would it be?
Okay, so I will have to go with Pratt, Gaither, Wilson, Bynes. And that's not a knock on Gaither and Wilson. They're just young, and they're going to learn more. And when they become more physical, because I just saw a play. Like, for the most part, Logan Wilson played good, but I saw a play where he got blown off the ball by a tight end. That can't happen. That cannot happen. Like, so when we get to this point where he's going to get more physical, then we can move him up the ladder. And same with Gaither. He seems to be in the right position. They have the athleticism. But Pratt is always in the right spot. And that's why he's at top, because everybody in the NFL is good. Everybody in the NFL is fast. Everybody in the NFL is strong. But if you are in the right position, you will make the play will come to you, and you won't have to worry about it being a big play on you. So, and that's why Bynes is at the bottom, because he is too inconsistent with being out of position. And in the NFL, if you are out of position, you make false steps, you look bad on tape.
So obviously the Bengals had like the worst linebackers in the league last year. Obviously you kind of voiced some concerns that you had with them. After watching them now, has your opinion changed? Like, where do they rank in comparison to the rest of the league as a unit?
As the rest of the league as a unit, they've gotten better, but honestly, that Cleveland game was hard for me to watch. And the reason why is because, like I said, I played the position. I'm watching it, and I'm ready to cry tears, because it's just rudimentary things that are happening. Like, you have to meet players in a hole, especially a running team. If that means they trying to get physical with you, that means they punking you on the field. That can't happen, because that means other teams gonna think they can do that to you too. Right. You have to establish the physicality. If you do that as a linebacker, trust me, even if you out of position, I can't be mad at you, because when you're physical with the other team, I ain't going to be mad. You out of position, all right, I could take that. But what can't happen is being out physical on a field that is physical.
Okay, so you talked about the Cleveland game, right? And you said that there were some plays that we didn't get to see. So what I'm going to do here, we're going to do something special for you guys. We're going to keep this going. This at first we were going to end it, but we're going to keep this going because I got all of the biggest plays from the Cleveland game queued up here. So let's just go through them real quick. Give you guys some bonus content and let the coach really talk about what's going on here. So some of these plays might have been ones that obviously we already watched, but let's take a look at it. Oh, hold on. So this is just the biggest plays in the game period. Hold on, my bad.
Let's say we can watch it.
This should just be the biggest plays in the game. So what we'll do is, if it's an offensive kind of thing like it was there, we're just gonna fast forward through it and come back to it. So give me 1 second. I get everything queued up real quick. You said what? How did you feel about the Cleveland game again?
Oh my God, it was hard to watch. It was hard to watch from a linebacker. Like it was just hard to watch, and it wasn't like we wasn't in the game. It's just hard to watch from like just watching your linebackers just get pummeled and out physical on the field. That in a game that is meant to be physical and you're supposed to impose your physicality. Like I don't care if we out of position, just match the physicality. You getting blown off the ball by a tight end is not physical. That can't happen.
Facts.
I don't care if Rob Gronkowski.
All right, so I got you right here. All right, cool. Let's see. Ball on 11. All right, so that's with them having the ball. I'm trying to get things together here, guys. Appreciate you guys for rocking with us. Also, the super chats are open. If you did want to help the channel out, we appreciate that. We appreciate the support, the views, the likes. Even if you don't super chat or anything like that, just share this link. Let people know to subscribe to this channel because this is the kind of content that I'm trying to bring you guys is something from all aspects of it. So here we go right here with some of the big plays they claim. It seems like this must have been a touchdown play. Okay. Let's take a look at this one. We got Akeem Davis Gaither, or no, it looks like Pratt. And it looks like Bynes there.
Bynes gets blocked. He gets blocked. Out of position and gets blocked. Like, I don't even know what else to say. Like, okay. Let's see here. Let's look at it. Okay, 75 pulls down. 56 has to be in the hole right there. Has to be in the hole to blow that play up. He's not. He's out of position. Gets blocked by 75. Touchdown.
All right. So that was one of them. I think we have another one. I think it goes to the Bengals. So I'll just fast forward through those ones. 1st and 10, ball on the 43, second quarter. Let's see what happens here. Dunlap is in on this play.
Obvious run play here. Nope. Okay. Wow.
Oh, yeah, this was a touchdown.
Yep.
Nothing that they really could have done on that. He just beats William Jackson there.
Mm-hmm.
So anything that sticks out to you in this play from the Browns game?
See here. Safety might have overcommitted. Nope, he didn't. Yep, he definitely overcommitted.
So that's on Jesse Bates there.
Mm-hmm.
And OBJ just beats William Jackson III for the touchdown. I think that this is –
you just got to – anything underneath, you just got to let it – you just got to let it go, anything underneath. But, like, behind you, you just got to be like – you got to worry about what's behind you. You just got to. Why do you think Bynes is out of position so much? To me, it just looked like he just likes discipline in his technique. Because these are the basic things that you were taught, in high school. You know what I'm saying? The thing is if you rely more on your technique instead of your athleticism, you'll make more plays. That's just right.
Yeah, I'm surprised because with him being a veteran, with him being the guy that's the leader there, you would expect him to kind of have those things. We would expect to kind of have more of those things from from some of the younger guys. I don't know if it has to do with this being a new defense with him coming from Baltimore. Played great in Baltimore, but apparently it has been a different story here so far in Cincinnati. Hasn't played completely terrible, but I just think like when you talk about in comparison to the other linebackers, he's the one that has made the most mistakes so far this season. So appreciate that. Blast it for the $5. And Coach, you had something else to add there?
I was just saying, I'm just comparing you to your peers. That's it. So at that with that being said, you're out of position more than your peers.
Gotcha. So we got a 3rd and 6 here. Cleveland has the ball. I think we know what's going to happen here because this is a big play. Looks like we've got Germaine Pratt there. Looks like Bynes is in. Dunlap is there on the edge as well. So Dunlap bumps him. Oh, wow.
Ooh, okay. So right here, this might be Pratt's fault right here. But this might be a bad defensive call.
So it looks like Dunlap was just sitting there. He's just wide open.
Yeah, I think this might have just been a bad defensive call. Yeah, that was just a bad defensive call.
So it looks like
that on the linebackers.
And hold on, let's see what down this is. 3rd and 6. So I'm going to pause this because there was a report that came out on Twitter. I think it was Elise from WLWT stated that the Bengals on defense have been allowing their linebacker coach to make the play calls on 3rd down in terms of the coverage, in terms of the defense and all of that, which was kind of eyebrow raising to everyone else because how do you let a positional coach make the calls on 3rd down? Al Golden.
I mean, they should let me call them. You know what I mean? They should let me make the call. They should let me make the call. I mean,
so it doesn't look like that's a blown assignment or anything to you. It just looks like that could be.
But did he call it on that play? We would never know, though. We would never know.
All right, here's another big play, 1st and 10 on the 22-yard line. Okay, looks like we've got Pratt here, Bynes. No Dunlap in for this play. Goes in motion.
Running play, told you.
Running play. Nick Chubb.
Out of position.
Nick Chubb. Ooh, I think we watched this one. Is that a touchdown? Oh, no, we didn't watch that one.
No, we did. We watched that one.
We watched that one? Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
So, hey, if I was linebacker coach, you wouldn't want me to make the plays, call the plays, trust me. So this is where I said Bynes cannot get blocked by the tight end there. Just cannot happen. It just cannot happen. Because even if okay, so the action is one way.
Mm-hmm.
Bynes, what we call, has to scrape. If Pratt gets blocked, he has to scrape over top. So if he's scraping over top, he has to be coming downhill really hard, and that tight end just can't block him there. If the tight end, if he comes downhill extremely fast and hard and physical, the tight end doesn't block him. He makes that play, no touchdown.
So I think one thing that we might do, I just thought of, I have to see if I can get a special guest on here, but we might have somebody special. Stay tuned. We'll see. Can't confirm it yet. Might have to do some film breakdown with a special guest in terms of this offensive line, because I see some comments in here about Michael Jordan and stuff. We'll get some professionals in here as well. Not saying that me and Coach can't do it. I know I definitely can't do it because I don't know the first thing about offensive line technique. But we might have to bring a legend in real quick, if you know what I mean.
There you go. So right there, once again, linebackers are blocked, and they're just being out physical by the front off the offensive line of Cleveland. Like I'm just so disappointed in this play. Like their play. Look at this. So he lets him scrape off of him. Looks at that. He's on the ground. Pratt is on the ground before the ball even crosses the line of scrimmage. And what happens?
Pratt looks like he knew that he messed up on that one. Or if it's just the dude that's just all over him. Hey, Anton, you might be on to something. That's all I'll say. You might be on to something.
Oh, oh my goodness. I'm just so disappointed in the physicality of these linebackers in this game.
2nd and 1 here. You know, I mean, it's a
man. Everybody know they. Oh my God! Everybody know that they running the ball. Why are you playing 8 yards deep off the?
Here we go. So Akeem Davis Gaither on the side. Got Pratt there. You got Bynes there.
Man,
no Logan Wilson.
It's so hard right in there, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God.
2nd and 4, ball on 26. So looks like we actually got Logan Wilson in here for this play and Bynes.
Run. This is an obvious run play. Oh, what?
They play action pass. Oh, that was on the Bengals. Okay. So good play there. That was an interception.
Dang, man. William Jackson to the
William Jackson.
To
Willow. So good to see that there was a big play by the defense in this game. I almost forgot about that. That was the one interception that Baker threw in this game. Looks like Khalid Kareem almost gets another one. My dog is flashing out here. Like, I'm definitely going to have to take a look at what Khalid is doing for sure. Shout out to Khalid Kareem. My Aki on that play. All right. This is the Bengals got the ball here, so we'll go ahead and flash forward. Joseph Burrow, you know, doing this thing. I'll let y'all get a little treat there. Joseph Burrow to Mike Thomas for the TD.
Is he injured?
Mike Thomas?
Yeah.
Nah, he was in the game, unfortunately, over John Ross and some other players. But
he should have been in the game over John Ross.
Let's see. So we got 2nd and 6, ball on the 29. Let's go. Looks like Logan Wilson and Josh Bynes are your linebackers there.
So look,
Chubb.
Blocked by the tight end. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is
so blocked by Bynes tackle. Then Logan Wilson.
81 blocked Wilson. And look at that. They just weren't physical with them. Whew.
Man,
I could just see Radenheimer right now going knee freak off at me for missing something that bad. Radenheimer would be livid right now.
Bad plays there by the linebackers.
Radenheimer. I wouldn't be this good at breaking down film if it wasn't for Coach Radenheimer.
Ooh.
See that? Getting blocked by the tight end, 81. Oh, you can't make the tackle. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man, Jesse Bates. Yeah.
That's just you see why I just this game was hard to swallow. From a linebacker position, watching this is just
So he throws the towel off the field. Logan Wilson, hopefully that's not a give up flag. But Logan Wilson.
That's forward. Look at that.
Ooh.
Man.
Ooh. We do not need to see that Sunday at all.
Just getting
not need to see that
on the field, man.
Super chats are open. Appreciate you guys for rocking with us. Appreciate the support. If you're not going to give a super chat, that's cool. Please be sure to share this on your social media, your Twitter. Please subscribe if you haven't. This is things that we're going to do. We also got memberships coming, so stay tuned for that. Let's take a look at this again. This was kind of ugly.
Let's see here. Whew. Just not being physical in the hole.
Bounces it out. Nobody's there.
Nobody's there. Your linebackers have to be there. I'm not saying our defense is bad.
Luckily, Darius Phillips makes the stop there, because if not, that is a touchdown. That is the touchdown.
I think it's a scheme and sometimes play calling. Where does the linebackers rank? What, overall in the league? Or
King Vortex, are you talking about overall in the league? We are reading comments, people, as well. So if you're watching this at a later time, you're probably not understanding that, but these are some comments that are being asked. But it looks like
look at that.
Kareem Hunt's just gonna walk in there.
ran him over.
Yikes.
Jesse Bates. Okay, I can give him a pass on that. But this is hard to watch. I don't know about y'all, but this is hard for me to watch.
Oh, it's hard for me to watch too. I'm pretty sure when you watch back some of my reactions to this, you're gonna be like, "Yikes!" All right, Joseph Burrow. I'm hoping that there's not more. Okay, so that's it. I was thinking that was it.
Whew.
That's it. So that concludes it. There, the pain and misery is over. This has been the Cut the Tape On. I'm your host, Ace Boogie. My co-host, the Coach. And thank you guys for tuning in. And catch you guys next week.
King Vortex. After this game, the Browns game, they were worse than the league to me. And I'm just being honest. That was not a great performance by our linebackers. I seen better play from them in the Eagles game, and even the Ravens game. We got blown out. But that game was unacceptable from our linebackers. Unacceptable. And that had them low on my totem pole.
Facts. So before we get out of here, I'm going to throw the Xbox giveaway video on so you guys can figure out the details for that. Then we'll do the outro, but we will catch you guys next week. Welcome to the channel. Just wanted to let you guys know that we're doing an Xbox Series S giveaway. That's correct. An Xbox Series S giveaway to one lucky member on this channel. I'm going to go through the details, but please be sure to tune in. So the first thing you have to do is join the NSC Flick app, then subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and then also retweet and like this pinned tweet that I have. And once you finish that, you're going to open the Flick chat and just comment on any chat the word Xbox. And once we get to 8,000 subscribers on YouTube and 500 people on Flick, a winner will be announced. And just so y'all know, this is no cap at all. So it's a Series S. They put X, but if you look right there, it's a Series S. So we also have a partnership going on with Flick right now. You can download it from your store. You join it. It's actually really dope. What it is essentially a sports group chat that allows us to run polls. I'll be doing and going live for games in it. This will also be a platform where you can ask me questions directly and get access to exclusive content. I did an interview with EDP. I did not upload it to my channel, but it is in the Flick chat. So you'll get access to stuff like that. You'll be able to ask me questions. You'll be able to provide insight for videos and stuff like that in the future. So this is for all of the people that make up this community that really just want to come together and have kind of a comment section in the actual app. It's pretty dope. You can also access all of our podcasts from the app as well. So it's very cool. And then there's breaking news and all kind of other cool features. It's really dope. Be sure to join the NSC Flick. The link is in the description.
He gave his rookie-laden Bengals a high mark as they passed from the kindergarten of preseason to the first grade of regular league play. Cincinnati's best came in the first quarter, the first time they had the ball. Quarterback Dewey Warren and fullback Tom Smiley combined for Cincinnati's first pass completion.
Bengal founder Paul Brown fashioned this novel design. As new to the game today as the forward pass was a century ago.
Montana dragged down at the 31-yard line.
In 1996, the Bengals finished strong and finished right.
Touchdown!
Yes! You say what? We're not worthy. We're not worthy. We got a bow to Corey Dillon.
Bulldog from the 32 with Mixon in the backfield. It's Dalton out to Mixon. He's got some room.
It's Mixon diving up and over.
We're gonna hammer home competition, preparation, and diligence in everything we do.
It's a new year, same old question. How do you stop 85?
They're looking down the field for the home run ball. It's full. And in a day, touchdown!